All right. Let Sean step in here and let you guys chat.
Oh, hello. Good morning.
Man, you showered and combed and everything for this, huh?
I didn't comb, but definitely showered.
That's just a natural part you got.
Yeah, it's just natural.
I feel like a little bit of a Twilight Zone episode here, but is short yardage stuff a concern based on the 3 plays that you guys didn't get it in from the goal line against Vanderbilt, or is that something you guys were tinkering with and an adjustment just didn't work?
Yeah, I mean, it's always frustrating when you can't punch it in like that. But at the same time, we can't, overreact. I feel like I say it every time, but it comes down to everyone doing their one job. So obviously we got to work on it, and it's definitely a priority. But just like anything in this offense, if everyone can just do their job, we'll figure it out and we'll get back on track.
I have a feeling the 3rd and goal was, I think, one guy that didn't do their job. The 2nd and 4th down runs also come down to one guy not doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already moved past it, but I mean, I vaguely remember. Yeah, I mean, it's just bring your hard hat, to be honest, and knowing those are going to be tough yards. Obviously, it's 1 yard, but when it's an SEC defense or when it's any defense in this league, to be honest, they're gonna bring it. So I think obviously, it's good to come out with the win at Vanderbilt, but it's a big flaw in our system right now, and I think it just comes down to pride and just not overreacting and just doing your job. So
why do people like us and maybe fans that haven't played at that level not understand how difficult it is to get 1 yard? Like sometimes outsiders think that it's just 1 yard. If you fall forward, you get a 1 yard gain.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're coming, so it's not easy, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, the only thing I can say is just it's not easy. They know we're running the ball. We know that they know they're running the ball, or that it goes both ways. So it's hard, but that's football. So eventually we're gonna get figured out, and when we do get those, it feels awesome. So but yeah.
Sean, is it kind of better to get some of these hiccups, I guess, out of the way, in the second game of the season and a 20-point win rather than, later on?
Sure. I mean, you obviously, if you have flaws in the system, you want to know them right away. So, I felt like VMI, that's why we love playing on those Thursday nights. We play a football game, and then, we have those extra days to tweak something, get ready for Vanderbilt. And then, obviously, a few more flaws, but no, I mean, and this week is huge for us. It's a normal week. So we don't have any extra days to prepare for a good Liberty team. So I think it's just on everyone to just make sure the preparation is the same, and there's a priority in fixing the fix-its. And but obviously it's good to see those to be able to fix those things early on in the season. So hopefully they don't come up in obviously every game's important, but down the line those games come really important. So
you guys did score 45 points. So how do you kind of grade the work of the offensive line, in total against Vanderbilt? And then also, what are you seeing in the film from Liberty so far?
Yeah, no, I thought, we executed well as an offensive line. Obviously myself, I got to work on those holding penalties. Those are pretty frustrating. But I know what to do to fix those. But yeah, I mean, this upcoming D-line and linebacker group, they're going to be the best we've gone up against so far this season, in my opinion. So obviously they have confidence with what they've said leading up to this week, but and they should have confidence. Seems like every Power 5 team they play them with guts, and it comes down to a 1-score game. So we know this week's going to be a challenge, and we're excited.
Sean, Liberty I think has 11 players from the transfer portal coming in this year, and another, I think, 5 on the defense side alone. How hard is it when there's a new team that comes in with like kind of a brand new sort of group of players, and it's like kind of get some film on them and figure out what they're trying to do down and down?
Yeah, I mean, we've gone up against this defensive coordinator before. He was a D coordinator at Tulane in 2018. Obviously, our offense has, progressed way beyond where we were in 2018. And he's obviously putting new systems in his defense. But yeah, personnel wise, you just work with what you got. So we find the tape, we watch it, we study them, so the personalities, what they like, what they don't like. And yeah, I mean, just every week is a new week, and you just got to bring that same preparation for every guy, and just expect the unexpected. Because these past 2 weeks, they went up against teams that are more wildcat and more heavy personnel. So we really don't know what to expect coming into this week. So right now we're just preparing for everything. So.
And I know the answer is probably it's one season, but how do you, as like a leader and older guy on the team, keep your guys sort of focused on what's coming up this week, given what's coming up for next week?
Yeah, I mean, obviously right now, we have stuff to work on, and like Coach Tobacco says every week, just be better than last week. Just keep improving, and you can't look too far ahead, because if you look too far ahead, you're going to look past a few obstacles, and that's when it gets you. But right now, as a leader, you just got to make sure you're going to class, you're getting food in you, you're getting sleep, you're watching film. Because the first 2 weeks in the season are easy. It's fresh, you're playing football, you're having fun. Now it's like class starts to get going, you get a little tired. So I think, as a leader on the team and as the other leaders, you just got to remind the younger guys, just keep pushing. And, just every week's the same and nothing changes. So.
Hey, Sean, going back to what you've seen on the game film of Liberty, out of their top 3 tacklers, none of them are defensive linemen, which is a little unusual when you look at college football stats across the country. What do you see? You called them one of the best front sevens that you've seen. Obviously, it's only week 3. What have you seen about them that you find impressive?
I mean, they play hard and they attack the football. I think they've had 9 turnovers the first 2 games, which is really impressive. So they fly to the ball and they play to the whistle. So I think just looking at film, it gets you excited. It's like, okay, we're playing a good football team. So obviously we got to bring it. This whole week has been a priority of protecting the football. And as an offensive line, it's just, running to the running back, making sure, he's getting up, handing the ball to the official. But no, yeah, I mean, they fly to that ball and they attack it. So they're good, fast defense, and it should be a good challenge.
Sean, are you guys a screen team now?
Yeah, that was fun. No, I mean, we've worked on that this offseason, and to see Cam Height get in the end zone was really exciting. He deserved it. He's a hardworking guy, and no, it's a good feeling when a new play works like that. So, yeah, that was exciting.
It looked like you guys were looking for somebody somewhere to block, and where's a body that I can hit?
Yeah,
There's
right?
nobody around.
Yeah, no, they definitely weren't expecting it. So, props to Coach R. He dialed it up at the right time, and we've been working hard on that play. So it was great to see it, come full circle.
Sean, my question goes back to the showing leadership. You didn't say anything about don't look past Liberty to Clemson. You went immediately to go to class, eat right, sleep right, and do all those things. Did you buy into that right away the first time you heard it? And how much has that culture changed since 2018 compared to what it is now, to taking care of yourself and doing all those things to be ready to play football?
Yeah, I think, when I was a freshman, sophomore, you hear it from the older guys, go to class, yada, yada, yada. And then, as a freshman, I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm not playing. I'm just on the scout team. And then my weight starts to drop, grades aren't good. And then you start panicking. So it's sort of like, and that prepares you for the future. Obviously I had to figure it out from that point, but just as a leader now, I'm just telling, the younger offensive linemen, figure out your routine right now. Obviously, it's the 5 starting guys in clap we're playing, but I'm telling Matt Golb and Nick Sharp, treat this week like you're starting. Figure out your routine now, take care of class, figure out when to eat food, so that when next year when they get in the position I'm in right now, they're already comfortable with a good routine, and it's just staying on top of things. Because college football season flies by in a blink of an eye. It'll be week 14 or whatever. So, I'm just trying to make sure that they're staying on top of everything and just staying in the moment. So,
That's all good with Sean. Thanks, Sean.
all right. Thank you guys.